Hello, YouTube, it is your pal, the Two-Wheel Maniac, and thanks for joining us on another errand-filled adventure. Today we're going to talk about new jobs.
Agents of the Resistance. We must rise. We must resist.
So, I try to keep my personal stuff personal. I don't always do a very good job at that, especially when something's bothered me. I'm known pretty much for wearing my heart on my sleeve, and it's the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. But yeah, I want to talk to you guys about something going on with my personal life, and what hopefully will lead to some better things for the moto vlogging and motorcycle riding life. So I've talked about this DRZ for a while, and that's still in progress. At this point, I'm starting to realize that it's probably never going to happen. And what I'm referring to is back when I talked about setting my biggest pet peeve, which is a long time ago. It was probably 6 months ago. Back in my biggest pet peeve video, I talked about a buddy of mine has a DRZ. A buddy of mine owes me some money. He has no use for the DRZ, and it's been sitting in a barn for 7 years with like 200 miles. We'll go the long way, since I don't like singing bridges. I talked about that, and at this point, I've been chasing him for 6 months now. First we had title issues. Well, now the title issues are taken care of, but I still don't have the bike. But I want to bring something new to this channel. I want to bring a new motorcycle, a new project, something. My current situation at work, I'm in sales, but I don't make commission, which is a really bizarre concept, and I'm hurting for money. I took a pay cut when I moved from contractor to full-time. I've been hurting for money because the pay cut was pretty significant. It was like 30% of my pay, and I was trying to make it work for the last like 4 to 6 months, and I just can't do it anymore. And my employer understands, and they're sad to see me go, but they didn't offer to give me more money, so out the door I go. I've got a new job coming up starting next week. I'm excited and I'm nervous, because whenever you get a sales job, your base pay is usually pretty low, and all your money you make from commissions or bonuses or hitting sales targets. And I've worked that way for a long time, but it's been 1.5 years now since I've done a job like that. I've done sales all my life, I'm not worried about that, but there's that anxiety of not knowing how much money you're going to make every 2 weeks. And I have the potential with the commissioned sales job to make way more than I currently make. It's how sales works. Pretty much anywhere in a existing and well-rounded sales environment, the top reps can earn well over $100,000. It's fact. Inside sales is very lucrative. But at the same time, my base salary is getting cut in half, so if I don't sell or I have a bad 2 weeks, there goes all my money. So I'm kind of nervous about that, kind of anxious. So here's what I'm thinking, and I haven't talked to Mrs. Two-Wheel Maniac about this, but here's what I'm thinking. Assuming I don't get this DRZ, and then I have to go back to pounding this dude for the money he owes me. We're going to take a look at getting something. My plan is to still sell the KLR. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I love it. I just want something a little bit smaller because I really want to do some off-roading. So what I'm thinking is a DRZ, new or used. You know, the SMs used are pretty I know that A, they're pretty ragged on, and usually on Craigslist they're way too overpriced. So by the way, that entire route that I just did was to cut off 1.5 miles of this, where the Singing Bridge is. So I want to bring something into the channel. I also need to be financially responsible. And I've got bills to pay, I've got some past due debts that I need to pay, and I do have a mortgage and a car loan. So what I think I'm going to do is start paying off my car pretty quick. And I'm going to say by June, not even June, probably the spring. By the spring, I'm going to look into buying something. Maybe from a dealer. Maybe Craigslist, I'm not sure. But something that I can take off-road. And something that I can supermoto. So, being that I do more street riding, I think a factory supermoto is the way to go, which gives me the DRZ 400 SM. Or if KTM comes out with an SMC 390 or an Enduro 390, I think that would be a lot of fun, because I really liked the Duke 390 and even the RC 390. Videos on that coming in the near future. In fact, the Duke 390 comes out next week. So that's what I'm thinking I'm going to bring to the channel after I pay off some of my existing debts and save up a little money, so that if I do have a bad pay period or a bad month, I'm not screwed and not having any money. If you're a subscriber, hit that comment button and let me know what you think. And if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and share this with all your buddies, because I have some pretty cool content. Just check it out. Alright guys, till next time, I gotta go get some groceries for dinner. I'll catch you on the flip side. Ready?